Toronto Blue Jays fans, we beat the Baltimore Orioles 11-1, a huge victory for the Toronto Blue Jays. Alek Manoah, 6 innings strong, only allowing 1 walk in the entire performance with 7 strikeouts. Absolute bombshell of a performance from this Blue Jays team. They threw a bunch of them out of the park, and they did a fantastic job in the entire overall performance. So, without further ado, let's get into this one. Let's talk a little bit about the game. Starting off in the bottom of the first, Alejandro Daddy Kirk singles to center. George Springer running in the first run of the day. It is 1-0 for the Toronto Blue Jays. Bottom of the third, Guerrero Jr. gets swinging. He throws a little single to the left field. Springer scores in the play, a 2-0 lead for the Jays, and then they get hot and heavy in the bottom of the fifth. Guerrero Jr. starts it off with an infield single. Biggio scores in the play. Bichette moves to second. It is 3-0. Teoscar Hernandez follows it after with a double to right field. Bo Bichette scoring the play. Guerrero moving up to third, leading then after to an Espinal single to center. Guerrero Jr. scores. Teoscar scores a 2-run single by Santiago Espinal. And the Blue Jays, well in control. Ramel Tapia then will single to center. Espinal scores. Gurriel Jr. scores. Another 2-run single, this one coming from Tapia. Biggio right after tripling to right field. Ramel Tapia scores on the play. By the 5th inning, the Toronto Blue Jays with a very comfortable 9-0 lead. I mean, what a game they were playing. Bottom of the 6th, they get into it one more time. Espinal singling to right. This man was on fire this game. Alejandro Kirk scores on the play. Teoscar moves to third. And the Jays, it is 10-0 by the 6th inning. Top of the 7th, the Baltimore Orioles decide they need to do something at least. So Stowers will double to the center. Actually, his first major league hit. So congratulations to him on having that for him. Rutschman will score on the play. And the Jays now have it as a 10-1 game. You know, couldn't get the shutout, but you can't do everything. The Jays absolutely threw everything at them, especially with this late bomb in the bottom of the 8th. Guerrero Jr. homers to left on the first pitch. That one hitting the second deck, and it was out of here. The Blue Jays almost at the Maple Leafs. Got to get that out of my brain. The Jays, 11-1. That's where it would finish. And the Blue Jays, Kyle Bradish on the Orioles side, now 1-4 with 4 innings pitched. He got 1 batter out, then was taken out for that 5th inning absolute mayhem. He had 5 earned runs, 1 base on ball, and 3 strikeouts. And Alek Manoah, we already said earlier, he's now 8-1 on the season, by the way. Your Cy Young candidate. 6 innings pitched, no runs allowed, only 1 walk in the game, and 7 strikeouts. So the Jays absolutely ripped into them as well. 19 hits in the total game, 1 homer. I mean, some amazing stuff. They left 7 guys on base, but you know what? Considering the amount of hits they had producing, I'm not really that concerned for the Blue Jays in this game. So really good performances from some of the guys. George Springer, 2 runs included. Bichette with a run. Guerrero Jr. was 2 runs, 3 hits, and 3 ribbies. He had a phenomenal evening. Teoscar Hernandez had a pretty good evening as well as Lourdes Gurriel Jr. And Kevin Biggio getting on the board with a run, a hit, and that 1 ribby he had. So this game was pretty good from some of the guys. Obviously, Julian Merriweather, a little bit concerning. He got 2 guys out and then ended up getting pulled off. He had something going on. I'm not really sure what it was that the Blue Jays or the staff was alluding to that he got hurt in the play, but he did get hurt. They brought him Adam Simber. He got it going, closed out the inning, and then Matt Gage finished off the night with a nice finish from him. So the Jays didn't have to rely on Romano, and hopefully they don't tonight either, with Yusei Kikuchi on the mound, 2-2 on the season, and a 4.44 ERA. Not even worrying about that because Kikuchi will have really good performances, and then he'll have just 1 blowout game. Example, against the Angels, he had 9 hits in the performance, allowed 2 runs, And then against the Minnesota Twins, he allowed 4 runs. Kansas City, he only pitched like half an inning. So, yeah, he's had some rough performances as of recently, but we got to remember the 2 games before, Cincinnati, all right, he had 7 strikeouts in that game, went 4 innings strong. 6 innings strong against Seattle, 6 strikeouts. Look, he was looking pretty good for the Toronto Blue Jays, and I think he can get back that. He just needs the runs to be produced, and I think it's very possible against Jordan Lyles, who is 3-5 with a 4.97 ERA, who has pitched consistently 5 innings, 4, 6, 7, but allowing more than 8 hits every single time. So I do think the Jays have the upper hand once again. There's a good opportunity for the Jays to at least make it a tie series tonight, or maybe a win on Wednesday evening. It's going to be a great show, and I know the Jays are going to bring the bats once again to the Orioles, because let's just be honest, Rogers Center wants to see it, all the Jays Nation wants to see it, and I know the Jays can bring it. So let's watch that game tonight. It's going to be fantastic. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, that is all I have to say for today. Hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, please make sure to hit that like button, subscribe for more of these videos, and please make sure to turn on your post notifications to get notified when these videos do come out. One more thing, please make sure to share this video with your friends and family. Helps me out a lot, and I really do appreciate it. Thank you so much for watching. Baltimore Orioles against the Toronto Blue Jays, 7:07 p.m. with Yusei Kikuchi on the mound. Take it easy, guys.